It's another pistol build video update, and I love doing these things. I think it's kind of fun. These types of firearms, they're basically Legos for adults, and I have plenty of accessories, so I mix and match all the time, and it's fun. There are some platforms that I don't touch anymore, and they're set up the way they're set up because I like it, and there are some that I still dabble with. This pistol right here, I have it currently set up in this configuration. I just wanted to show you another example of a simple setup. And it's just to give you guys and gals just ideas. And that's mainly what this is, just ideas to see what you can do and how you want to set up your shorter, whether it's an SBR or a pistol like this, and just give you ideas on how you want to do it. So this thing I haven't changed around much. Most of it's the same as it has been before. I still have the GunTech flash can right here, or blast can. And I still have the Riton RRD. Excellent little budget red dot. I may try something else out in the future if I get my hands on something, but that thing right now, it works just fine. Standard nylon sling on here. The Magpul K-Grip and PMag. Loaded up with some nice home defense rounds right there. The upper is still the Bear Creek Arsenal 7.5 inch pistol upper. 5.56 of course. The lower is still Anderson strip lower with a unbranded AR parts kit, K&S pin set. And that's about it. The bolt carrier group still Bear Creek. The light is the model 852 from Nightstick Lighting. And it's basically 800 lumen light that has a push button on the back here, and I kind of swapped that out with the other one that I had because just the way my hand placement is, my hand placement goes right here, and it's easy enough for me to adjust, either move my hand back and adjust, or I can just come over, adjust, and turn it on. So I like this because it is in a spot that I can still engage halfway easily, but the push button right here is in a good spot where I don't have a negligent light discharge. Some people don't think about that. There is such a thing as a negligent light discharge, and that means setting your light off when you don't want to set it off. So I thought, well, that's kind of a neat setup, and I like how it works. There's no, because it's mounted on the top, there's no added width to the pistol, so it's still a very concealable. If I wanted to break it down and shove it into a backpack or something for transport or whatnot, I can. The BCM hand grip right here, or angled hand stop, I put that on there to try it out and see how it works, and it seems to work out pretty good. There's a lot of other ones out there, a lot of hand stops that are a little bit less profile, but these work out pretty good. At least on this one, it works out pretty good. I like it. And the cool thing about that is there's enough material on that thing right here. It's an excellent hand stop, but at the same time, and I know it's a little bit more of an angled grip, but I call it a hand stop for all purposes. That's just kind of what I refer to these as. When I think of angled forward grips, I think of the Magpul angled forward grips or something with a little bit more meat to it. I know this has an angle to it and whatnot, but I refer to these as hand stops. It's just force of habit. Anyway, there's enough to this that I could use this as a barricade rest or something, which I find really handy. I think that's kind of cool. So that's my setup in a nutshell. The extra stuff you see in the camera, the cold steel knife and the SOG Tomahawk, is just for fluff on the video. I'm not really talking about those. I just figure, oh, maybe it's something to have a little bit extra eye candy other than just the actual gun. But I just wanted to show that to y'all just to give you an idea. And, I thought about different sighting systems for this. I'm still stuck on the red dot. It is just quick and easy with this little setup. And for what I'm using it for, close contact, home defense, all that stuff, it's I don't really have a desire to change it right now. If I do, then I'll either go with something, like a shorter scoped optic, like a 1:4, 1:3, something smaller. Or if I do iron sights, I'll have to swap the light setup and move it to the side. But in any case, I like the setup. It seems to work pretty good. I cannot wait till we get some more ammo so I can go out and do some range time. It's been so long and it's driving me nuts. I may have to go out and shoot some 22 here just to cure the itch a little bit. But in any case, feel free to put your thoughts in. I didn't really do anything else to this. This is kind of a workhorse. It's funny, some of my AR-15s and other guns, I kind of have different classes of guns. I have some Safe Queens, and I have some guns that are like, okay, they're made very well, and it's kind of my end of the world type gun, or end of the country type gun, whatever, however you want to think of it. And I have some collectibles, and they're more investments. All those are more like investments that I plan on handing down later on when I pass away, and just to kind of keep in the family. And then, you know, these, like this pistol right here, it's an investment, but these are more of the workhorses, the day-to-day workhorses. If I go out into the woods, I'll be more likely to just grab one of these and take it with. You know, it's just how it's the way I handle my firearms and stuff like that. There's the working class, there's the nice to look class, I guess, and whatnot. It's kind of silly, but it is the way I am. It is what it is. But in any case, this is a really good working utility gun. It really, really works out well. I like it. It's just a really handy pistol. It's accurate. It's reliable. Easy to use, especially if I'm going backpacking or going out somewhere and spending a little bit of times outdoors. It's great. So anyway, just wanted to show that to you. Same spiel as I say in my other videos. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Please support all the other gun YouTubers out there, whether they're big or small. Please show your support. Get them motivated to make more content, because I think that's great, especially responsible content that shows responsible ownership of firearms, responsible training, all that good stuff. I think it's really, really good. All right. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, stay safe.